After high school, you wrestled El Camino before moving on to Chico State. How would you describe life after high school?
So at the end of my high school year, my senior year, I met my girlfriend, who's now my wife. We started dating, and honestly, she's probably at that point the first person that came along that I kind of enjoyed being with more than I did wrestling sometimes. And so my first year at El Camino was a lot of me, we took all the same classes together. She did my schedule. So we just would spend a lot of time together. And, I never missed practice or anything like that, but I don't know if my head was where it should have been. So I kind of struggled in the beginning at El Camino. Um, like I said, high school, my senior year, I was CIF champ. I was fourth in the state. I go to El Camino. I'm thinking I'm going to do great things, and I lost my first 7 matches. 5 of them I got pinned, and a couple of them were guys that I had beaten before. They were a little bit older than me, but I had beaten them before, and I was I was kind of devastated. I remember the last time I lost, it was a dual meet, and I went outside and I got upset. I was kicking the trash can, throwing a fit, things like that. And my dad had came out, and my dad is probably the most mild mannered, or he's passed away now, but was probably one of the gentlest, most mild mannered men around. And I remember he came out, and I was cursing, yelling, screw this sport. I quit. I'm quitting. I'm not wrestling. And I remember he kind of grabbed me and he slapped me, which he had never done before. And he looked me in the eyes and he said, "You can quit when the season's done. You decide how you want your season to go, but you can quit when it's done." And I went home and I started to kind of think about, okay, why are things not going the way they should be? I know a lot of it was the time I was putting into it. So I started coming in at 6 a.m. and lifting and doing some different things. And I didn't lose another match until the semifinals of state that year. But I really needed a readjustment. And that little slap from my dad, who never raised a hand to me before, was it what I needed.